How would you like to learn a common mistake that many players are making on their forehands? In today's lesson, I'm going to show you that mistake. You might not even be aware that you're doing it, but from all the years of coaching, I've seen this mistake made a lot. We're going to fix it right now by modeling the best forehand of all time, Roger Federer. My name is Jeff Salzenstein, founder of Tennis Evolution, former top 100 ATP player, and as a USTA high performance coach, I am committed to providing tangible solutions to tangible problems. And we're not about fluff here. We want to give you the right tips so that you can improve right away, regardless of your ability level. Beginner, intermediate, or pro, we're going to give you the tips that are going to help you. And today, I want to talk about a tip on your forehand that's going to make a huge difference. Now, the problem is that when many players swing, they try to manipulate the racket to make the ball into the court. You've probably seen players out there swing and come across their body like this. So what happens? Well, you're playing a match, you're a little bit nervous, you know you have a court, you know there's a restriction, you don't have all the space in the world, and you just try to get the ball in because you're tight. And so your swing mechanics really break down. And the thing that I notice is that a lot of players lift this shoulder on the dominant arm like this to just try to steer the ball in. And that's great if you want to make forehands and you know how to do that. But you will be limited. You won't be able to go to the next level. At some point, you're going to stop your development. You can swing like this till you're blue in the face and think, okay, now I'm going to be a 4-0 and a 4-5 and a 5-0 and play college tennis, whatever. But if you're doing this, it's going to be hard to keep improving that forehand. But the good news is I've got a solution for you today. Are you ready to hear it? Awesome. So Roger Federer, what does he do on his forehand? Well, he does a number of things amazingly well, but in particular, what I want to talk about today is the angle of the shoulders. So when Roger swings, when he's making contact, especially when the ball's in the strike zone, it does change as the ball rises up, but when it's in the strike zone or a little bit lower, you're going to see that when he makes contact, the shoulders are tilted or angled like this. So the dominant shoulder is below the non-dominant shoulder. And a lot of times what I see with committed, passionate adult players, they're not playing at the pro level yet, when they swing, they lift this shoulder, and so the shoulders are probably about level at contact, but then starting with the follow-through, this shoulder lifts up. It's not what we want. We want to copy the best, right? We want to model the best players in the world, especially when it comes to the shoulders and the body alignment on the forehand. And Roger is amazing at swinging like this and keeping the shoulders angled. So you'll notice that position right here. Watch what happens if I raise up my shoulder like this. Okay, the angle of the racket changes. So then more balls will go in the net, especially when I'm tight. So if I keep the shoulders angled in this direction, the dominant shoulder lower, look at the angle of the racket. It's down like this, and then I can do this to the racket, kind of turn it over to create the spin. Again, it all has to do with the angle of the shoulders and body alignment. I'm a big proponent of getting the body alignment correct, and when you get the body alignment correct, then the technique improves. So there's less manipulation with the racket and more getting the body to work naturally, and he does it better than anyone. Roger does it better than anyone in the world on that forehand side. You'll see often these shoulders are angled. So I'm going to grab a ball here, and I'm going to just show you what it looks like. When I swing, I just want to exaggerate having my dominant shoulder lower than my non-dominant shoulder. Okay, and then when I finish the swing, what happens? The shoulders should be about level. So we go from angled shoulders at contact, and then at the finish, the shoulders are pretty level. Okay, if this lifts up too much, again, balls are going to go short, we're going to lose pace, even some balls will go in the net, we might have some mishits. If we maintain the integrity of our body alignment throughout the swing and we finish and we keep the shoulders level at the end because they started angled, we have the best chance of hitting easy, effortless, powerful forehands. Sounds like something you probably want, right? I know I wanted that, and I wish coaches would have taught me about body alignment when I was younger, but After my search into Tai Chi and yoga and other disciplines, I realized that body alignment and body awareness is so important to becoming a better tennis player. So related to the shoulders, when you swing with the angled shoulders, your head is going to be angled a little bit as well. You'll notice when Federer swings, his head is in this position. It's not level like this. It's not looking at the ball. Again, as soon as the head goes here, then this stuff starts to happen with the swing. Technique starts to break down. So we got to get the head and the shoulders working properly. And finally, I always like to tell my players to focus on feeling their side here. So if you imagine a golfer, when they swing, this position with the side, okay, right here. Same thing with a forehand. When you swing, you want to feel this side as you're swinging. As soon as you give up the side and feel it over here, that's when you get into problems. That's when you're manipulating the racket. You're going to lose power and control. This is a no-no in tennis right here, and you see so many players doing it. I don't want you to make this mistake. Get those shoulders angled at contact when the ball is in the strike zone. As I said before, when the ball is up high, you're not going to be able to angle the shoulders. This is strike zone or lower. And feel that shoulder drop below and feel the head in this position, and you're going to start ripping forehands like Roger Federer. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and got a lot of value out of it. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you can get updated on future lessons that are going to help you improve your tennis. Make sure you're just subscribed. Give us a thumbs up as well, and feel free to share our channel with others. We're committed to helping players of all levels, all ages from around the world get better with those real, tangible solutions to real problems on the tennis court. More importantly, I've got a free gift that I want to share with you today. There are 3 forehand myths that many players are making and many coaches are teaching, and we want to dispel those myths right now, and we want to give you tangible solutions. All you have to do is click the description in the link below or the link somewhere in this video, and we're going to get you those 3 forehand myths. Because when you pick it up, you're going to learn that you're probably making 1, 2, or all 3 of these myths at any given time on your forehand side. We want to fix that. We want to correct it. We're going to reveal the myths to you, and we're also going to give you the tangible solutions that work. They're true. They're tested. I've experimented as a player and as a coach, and I want to help you. Now, if you've gotten this far, you're committed. You're passionate. Many players are not going to take that extra action, but if you're committed to making progress and improving, and I want to hear about your progress, by the way, you want to click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video so that you can learn those 3 forehand myths and get the solutions that come with it. Thanks so much for your time today. This is Jeff Salzenstein. We're going to see you at the next lesson. Thank you for your time today. Bye for now.